Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you're doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for Project 10 Uses. In this project, I am working on 10 products at a time from my makeup stash. I need to use them 10 times, so I chart using little tally marks. And once I meet my goal, they roll out of this project and new products roll in to replace them so that I'm always working on 10 products at a time. I love this project so much. It really has helped me to get a lot of use out of some makeup products that might not have been touched at all. And it's helped me to get to know my makeup collection a lot better because let's face it, when I started Project Panning, I was still buying a lot of makeup. And so a lot of the makeup I own went literally out of the box that I had purchased it from and into my office, and I never touched it. So in the past, I had a lot of untouched makeup. I'm really trying to go through my items and pull out items that have never been used and try to get some use out of them because my shopping problem was very real for a long time. And I'm happy to say that I've pretty much gotten shopping under control. But as a result of the damage that I had done, I have a lot of makeup I either have never used, or if I have used it, it has been ages since I've used it. So this project has been so good for me. Because of this project, there are 133 products that I've been able to use more than if I would have not done this project. And because it has been more like 5 weeks since my last update rather than the usual 4, I have 5 items that I've met the 10 use mark on, which is a really good month for me. And the truth is, I would have had 5 items even if I would have done this update after 4 weeks. So that's very exciting. I've been able to really enjoy a bunch of these products and get to know them a little bit better. So let's start with those 5 and then we'll go from there. First of all, I hit the 10 use mark on all 3 items that I rolled into this project at last month's update. The first one is this Too Faced Bronzed and Poreless Pore Perfecting Bronzer. I wanted to roll this in before I got much of a tan to see if this could work as a bronzer because it just seems so light. And the truth is, I could probably wear this even with a tan. It was more than enough bronze for my skin tone. This was a product that I'd never used before putting it in this project. I could literally see the pattern of whatever fabric they used to press this bronzer. And now I've used it, I think 11 times. I actually overused it. I really enjoyed it. It's a very good bronzer. I do think it's best for the winter time, but yeah, I could definitely see myself panning this at some point. Currently, I'm working towards hitting pan on another bronzer, and I really just want to focus in on that. So I'm glad I've met my goal on this and it's rolling out of this project. The next item that I've hit the 10 use mark on is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. This is a really good foundation powder, setting powder for me. I'm wearing it today for the 12th time, actually. I just kept reaching for this over and over. The main powder that I'm using as a setting powder is in a tiny, tiny, itty bitty pan, and I really need to repress that powder. I might do that as soon as I get done filming this video. And there were times where I just didn't want to be bothered with it. So it was really easy to reach for this nice big compact full of powder. I don't know if it looks any more used than it did when I rolled it in 12 uses ago, but I did get a chance to use this and enjoy this and remind myself of what a good product it is. It does have some coverage to it. I can definitely see it on my skin, but it does a good job of mattifying without making my face look really flat, and I like it. And I could totally see myself panning this completely down the road. Next, I hit the 10 use mark on this little blush from Physicians Formula. This is the Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush in the shade Natural. I really enjoyed this. It was a pleasure. I've had this for a long time, and I do believe I had used this a few times years and years ago, but it had been such a long time since I had used this blush, and I really had a chance to familiarize myself with it and remind myself of how nice this blush is and how adorable it is. I mean, come on, that is so stinking cute. I really like it. And I think I used that 11 times as well. Next, I hit the 10 use mark on this tinted lip balm from e.l.f. in the scent or shade Grapefruit. Really enjoyed this one as well. I have a little bit of a dip going now. This smells delightful. Has like a sweet, like vanilla frosting kind of a scent. It is so good. It leaves my lips a little bit tinted, but not too much. It's comfortable. It's comforting. I could totally see myself putting this in a project to pan it. And I do have like 3 or 4 more of these in different shades. So it would be nice to use them and enjoy them. But I'm really glad I put it in this project and had a chance to double check it, make sure it's still good, make sure I still like it. I do. I still like it and it's still good. And the final product I hit the 10 use mark on is my Bite lipstick in Glacé. This was the birthday gift from Sephora several years ago. I've almost used up, oh wait, nope. I have used up all the product that was sticking out. This was only used once prior to putting it in this project. And now I've used it enough that the product is down there. Again, I could totally see myself putting this in a project to finish it off. That's all I have left. It's not much. But for now, it's going back in the office and I'm done with it. This color this is a very interesting color, this Glacé color. It's a wearable shade, but it's kind of a mauvey brown. It's a weird shade and it's always a little bit darker than I think it's gonna be. Every time I put it on, I think, ooh, that's a little bit deep, but I get used to it and it wears off really nicely. I really like it. And I hope to put this in a project again soon with the goal of finishing it off. Okay, there are 5 products rolling over and I don't know if I've used all of them. I tried to use them all at least once. Let me show you what they are and where I'm at as far as uses go. The first product is my Rowan eyeshadow single in the shade Disco Eye. I am up to 4 uses with this. I did use this once in the past month. I have been having a hard time with picking up product. It's just really flat and I wasn't able to really pick up a lot of product with my finger. And basically what I did was I took my makeup spatula, like the metal one, and I kind of dug down in there and kind of like messed it up. And then as I was patting it back down with my finger, I was like picking up product and then applied it with my finger. And that worked out so much better for me than just trying to like rub my finger in as is. Like I almost had to really like mush it up. And then I was able to get a really nice application. I really like that eye look very much. I need to do it again, but I'm at 4 uses for this and it's very weird to like destroy a product to get the best use out of it, but ultimately that's what I had to do and it worked much better once I kind of destroyed it a little bit. It was a controlled destruction. Next is my eyeshadow from Victoria Beckham in Tea Rose. I am up to 5 uses with this. I did use this once in the last month. Again, I love this shadow. It is gorgeous and beautiful. And yeah, I'm just focused on other eyeshadows, but we'll see if I can get this to 10 uses at next month's update. Maybe I'll try to focus it on that one. Next is my Chantecaille lipstick in Tulip. I am up to 5 uses on this. It is just a gorgeous, beautiful, vibrant red shade. Sometimes I wear it very sheer. Other times I apply it with a little bit more opacity. Either way, I really like it. And I have 5 more uses for it. Buxom White Russian. I am up to 7 uses with this. I only have 3 more to go and then this rolls out. I've been enjoying this a lot. L'Oreal's Gilded Envy. This might be the one I haven't used at all in the past month. I'm not sure if I've used it or not. I don't really remember using it, but I might have used it. I am only at 2 uses, so I still have 8 more to go with this. Those are the 5 products that are rolling over for another month. Now let's talk about the 5 products I am rolling into this project. They are all products that came from my Spring Shop My Stash, and they're all products that I have like homework to do. Like I gotta figure some stuff out with them. Let me explain. First of all, I have 3 liquid lipsticks. This is kind of a risky move because I am not the biggest fan of liquid lipsticks. And this could blow up in my face. These might be in this project for the next 5 years. But I've pulled in 3 liquid lipsticks because I want to play around with them and see what kind of like color combinations or like ombre effects I can get from mixing these into with each other. Some are a little bit too pink, some are a little bit too dry, some are a little bit too light and like milky. And I'm hoping that if I play around enough, I will find the just right lip combination with these products. First of all, I have this Lime Crime Plushies in the shade, is this Dragon Fruit? Yep. Wow, it's been a long time, but I still remember. That's called Dragon Fruit. It is a bold, like cool toned pink shade. Next is a Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Is it Liberty? No, in the shade Dreamer. And boy, I've only used this a few times, but from what I recall, it stays on all day long and doesn't budge. And then finally, I have this milky pink lipstick from Cargo, and I cannot see. Oh, I can see. I think it's called Anguilla. Anguilla. Is that Anguilla? And yeah, this is a little bit too milky pink to stand alone, but I'm hoping that if I mix it in with some of these other lipsticks, I will get a more wearable combination that I might fall in love with. That would be amazing. Next, I'm bringing in this product from Becca. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Gradient Glow. And this has been in my bronzer inventory for a long time. I mentioned that I'm not sure this is actually a bronzer, and a bunch of you were like, yeah, no, it's not. It's a total highlighter. But I've never used it. So I put this in my Winter Shop My Stash to test it out, and I didn't get around to using it. And then I put it back in my Spring Shop My Stash to really test it out and see if I can determine how I like to use it. And we're finally at that point. So I'm putting this in this project to test it out, see what I think, see if it's a good highlighter, and possibly move it to my highlighter inventory after this. Probably, not just possibly, but probably. And the final item I'm rolling in is this Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage Compact in SC3. This is an oldie and it's seen better days. This is a duo that I bought from watching a Candy Johnson video where she recommended this a million years ago. And I don't know if you could tell, but can you see those cracks all over this compact? It is drying up. And I am very sad to hear that, because not only is this a really good product, but it's a pretty expensive product. And I would hate for this to end up in the garbage. Now I'm hoping that if I just kind of keep my finger on top of the product for a little bit, the warmth of my body will kind of like reactivate it, and it won't matter if it's got some cracks on it. But I need to test this out. I need to see if it still works, and I need to see if I can get it back to a nice consistency so that I can apply it smoothly over my skin. I might try to use this as more of like a foundation than a concealer, like a sheared out foundation at some point. We'll see. But this is what's rolling in as the 10th product in this project. So that is everything. I feel like I've given myself some challenging products to work on, especially those liquid lipsticks, but I just have to use them 10 times and then they roll out. So I should be able to do that in theory. But that is going to be it for this update, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.